It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some foot? It's the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
On the banks of Lake Erie, a look inside Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad to have you in the booth with us here on EA Sports. Greg, this is one of those intriguing matchups because we got a couple of quarterbacks, that most important position, trying to bounce back after seasons where injury derailed their hopes for a good campaign.
And it's just so difficult when you look back on each of these teams' prior season just last year. It's hard to separate how much of their up and down, how much of their struggles was because of the injuries at the quarterback positions, whether they were in the game or just battling through on game day, or was it the rest of the roster? Well, I think with both of these quarterbacks now being healthy and back to looking like their old selves, we're going to get a lot better idea of just how good the rest of these rosters are now that their two quarterbacks are back on the field.
The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Cleveland. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke, and Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that's a complete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Gun, it's Joe. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Giants offense ready to get going with their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. And it's complete. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
First and 10. Watson going to give it to... And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Shotgun snap to Watson. It was a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and 2, and it's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Singletary. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that 1st tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Go back to Singletary on 1st down. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Play action now. It's Jones. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he's into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Watson. They'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
He'll manage only a couple. Jason Pinnock there to end it. Here in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. On second down, here's Watson. That's complete to Moore on the right side. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Once again, it's Chubb. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's Chubb. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. Here's a handoff to Chubb. He's going to have a Browns first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now, Hopkins on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives him the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On the give, it's Singletary. And he'll get forward for a couple. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Watson keeping this on his own read. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
A run up the middle with Chubb. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Watson. That one on target to Moore. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a Browns 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and Really nice connection.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Watson will make the read and holds on. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Here's Chubb. And he will power his way into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Jones will get this out wide to Neighbors. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one is caught by Robinson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 41 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jones to the air again. This will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
Again, it's Jones. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Left side, he's got Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's first and 10. Now it's Watson. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Again, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Throwing again is Watson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Third and 6. Watson to throw again. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To the air again. Watson to the left side into the hands of Moore. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Throwing on first down is Jones. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. The Browns were given a solid performance in that first half from their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Watson, going to give it to Chubb. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. And that is incomplete.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up. But every time they don't take advantage of a possession, it's another opportunity lost, and they've got to find a way. When they get the ball back, they've got to go chase some points.
McKenzie to return. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jones. That'll be caught by the running back Singletary. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On play action, it's Jones. He'll tuck it and take off. give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. Gun, it's Jones. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Got his man at the 6. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. Powering forward. He's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On first down, Watson. That one complete to Moore. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. That's complete. Some more on the right side. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Complete to Cooper. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Watson to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Chubb. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That one on target to Moore. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that, think about it, Mike, sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Watson now on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Cleveland. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Jones now on 1st down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Ho-ho! And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard. That one good for 13. First down, Giants.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Second and 11. Jones gonna hand this to Tracy. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Jones. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Once again, it's Chubb. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to throw is Watson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2nd and goal. Back to throw is Watson. Now he'll run. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Here's Watson. Over the top. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Jones. Off he goes. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll run. Singletary, a 1st down and more. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
This one is caught by Robinson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Jones to throw on 2nd down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And That's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
They'll set up the screen out wide to Johnson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will cut into that lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this offense so far. First and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Shotgun snap to Watson. To the sideline. He's got more. And he's going to be out of bounds, so they take advantage of the 1st and 5 situation and pick up the quick first down. Running is Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down. A run up the middle with Chubb. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cleveland.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Throwing is Watson. He finds Judy on that one. Just a short pickup there on 1st and 5. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Watson going to get this one out to Cooper. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one for 16 yards.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On the handoff, this is Chubb. And that won't get a whole lot. Down to about the 5. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Chubb. And he's got another one. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Now, Hopkins on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun, it's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. That's a pickup of 17. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball, you got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Jones to the air again. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Third and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the 2nd look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over. And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow them down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Browns. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.